No worries. Okay. Our dear Heavenly Father, we're thankful for this day and the opportunity we have to meet together as a group on this Thanksgiving week. We ask thee to bless us that we can grow together. We ask thee to bless LeGrand that he can drive safely where he's headed, and that we can all enjoy this Thanksgiving week. And we're so very thankful for all the many blessings that God has given us. And we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Cool. Kean, are you here? Maybe not.
His picture's there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he said he doesn't think his mic is working.
Oh.
Okay. So we just have to go through and rank what we think as a group were the most important things. So we'll just start. I guess. Do you guys think it's better to just go down the list, or to just say what we think is the most important thing first?
Yeah, let's just go most important.
Okay.
My mind was changed after I did mine. I turned mine in, and then I pulled up the directions, and it was completely different than mine. So I thought it was pretty funny.
So what I thought the most important, the ones I put towards the top were like food and shelter. So I put the food as number one.
Yeah, I put water as number one, but
Okay.
apparently you don't get Giardia until 2 weeks later. So.
Oh, those are purification. Oh, you put the purification tablets as number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And Kian, what'd you put? Oh, sleeping bags. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, those were towards my top, but they weren't quite number one.
Yeah, mine too.
I mean, which of those three do you guys think? I guess.
I don't. Food. I mean, food's important, but you can live longer without food than you can water. But you definitely need shelter. You got to get warm.
Okay.
Which I guess sleeping bags are your shelter.
3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. I'm cool if we put sleeping bags as number one.
Yep. Sweet. Let's roll.
Okay. What did you guys have? Should we go food as 2 then?
Yep, that works.
Okay. Or should we go with the water? The purification tablets. Water? Okay, let's go water. He probably is in a zone where he can't hear. Okay. So it's not water though, it's purification tablets. They just purify the water. Okay. So we'll go with that. And then food. Okay. Next one I would have said the map so they can see where they're going. What do you think? Matches? That's true. It could be. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I'm fine with that. That I've got my matches would be coming up, so okay. And then what, and then you think map or yeah, okay. Okay, and then 6th I have the life jackets, the PFDs. Duct tape. Where did I put duct tape? Oh, I had duct tape as 5, so yeah, that works. We're just went in a different order there. Okay. What did you have after that? Oh, for the guy's leg. That's why I had whiskey ranked like kind of in the middle because anyway, well, I'll get to that, but compass. Oh, you had compass before map. I put the map. I don't know. Well, let's see. I had my map as 2, and I actually put the compass as 3, so I have them both right there. Are you okay with? Oh, we already did the map. Okay. Sorry, I'm dumb. Okay. Compass is 7, and then the next one would be the life jackets. Oh wow. The parachute cord. I had the parachute cord as 11. I like because it's 30% water and they no longer have a boat even or like the canoes that they were in. So I kind of think the life jackets would be a little higher. Like I had that as my sixth one. Let's see. Okay. Could we do, what do you think if we, okay, let's do those as 8 and then we'll do the cord as 9. And then as the next one of what we have left, I put whiskey. Number 1, well, I was gonna make a joke, but no, I was gonna say it'll help keep them warm, but no. Exactly, yeah, it would help clean their cuts. So I think the fishing poles I probably ranked those a little low just because they're broken. So what if we did fishing poles and then whiskey? Okay. And then we have the wet clothes, the frisbee, and the insect repellent. I would say it would go insect repellent. I put insect repellent and then frisbee and then the wet clothes because with how much rain there is, I don't know if the clothes would dry and yeah. Then clothes, then frisbee. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you would use the frisbee for, but okay. So this would be 12. Yeah, that'd be a creative flair. Okay, so the frisbee is 14 and the clothes 13. Okay, let's see what we're gonna read what the experts said. Okay, so these are the background for the expert rankings. The correct answers are based on the opinions of 2 experts, Jeff Stemmerman and Ken Giesk of REI Outfitters, both of whom act as guides for canoe trips to the Boundary Waters region. The experts agreed that the best course of action for the group was to repair one of the canoes and send 2 of the most experienced and least injured people to paddle to a road and go to Grand Marais for help. Because the search party would not even leave. Yeah, seriously, just their opinion. Because a search party would not even leave for at least 5 days and might not find the group for a couple days more, this would cause severe hardship on the group, particularly the one with the broken leg. Food is way down, and there is minimal protection from rain and cold since the tent and tarps were lost. Cold and rainy weather at this time of year is life-threatening, so the group must get help as soon as possible. It is estimated the group of two. Oh, that would be smart too. It is estimated the group of two would move faster than if everyone went along and they could get to help within 1 day. Then a helicopter could be sent to the campsite. First priority of the group then is to go for help. However, in order to do this and survive, it is important to get warm and try to dry out wet clothing and sleeping bags. However, since it has started to drizzle and may rain, there is no assurance things will get dry soon. In that case, the party of two needs to leave quickly in wet clothes and take their wet sleeping bags with them. There is almost no food left, most of it having been lost in the rapids. About half should go to the two paddlers, who will have less time to gather food, but who will presumably get to a food source sooner. The experts said as long as they have water, they could go for 3 days without food and still function adequately. On the third day, they would get shaky. Those left behind can try to catch some fish to eat. So, based on their rankings, they had number one duct tape, because that was the most essential thing they could use to fix the canoe. So, they would be able to patch things up and whatever else. The second thing they had was the PFDs, because they are useful, mostly because they help keep the body wear. They can be worn as vests to keep the torso warm or used as sit pages or pillows. Third, map of the area for the two people going to get help. 4 was sleeping bags so they can keep warm. Fifth, they put matches to start a fire as soon as the drizzle or rain stops and begin drying out the clothes. 6, they put food. Though there isn't much, it will still be very helpful. It must be divided and rationed so that it doesn't run out quickly. 7 are clothes. So when it stops raining, the extra clothes need to be dried out. 8 is fishing poles, so that they could use duct tape to fix them up and start to catch some fish that they can eat. 9 was the parachute cord. It has a lot of uses like drying the clothes, to secure the food in a tree away from bears. 10th was insect repellent for protection from mosquitoes and black flies, which are both persistent and thick. 11 was water purification tablets, mildly important because the water in these areas is often not pure. However, the disease to worry about the most is Giardia, a protozoa in the water. It takes 2 weeks to take effect in the body. By that time, everyone should be home. Water can also be boiled. Number 12 was the yellow frisbee. Though it was brought for recreation, it actually has some survival value. One use is to heat water in it, being careful that the heat does not melt the plastic. Fish can be boiled in it as well as hard candies in water to provide a warm liquid for the group. 13 was the compass. They said it's not as important as the other items because the paddlers are well equipped to navigate the lakes. And 14 was whiskey. Some may think it'd be useful for energy or to keep warm, but actually has the opposite effect, and it should only be used as a last resort for pain, broken bone, because alcohol causes dehydration and hypothermia getting colder. After drinking alcohol, the blood capillaries expand, and initially the driver feels warm. However, heat is actually being lost, and later there is a sudden feeling of being very, very cold. So there were some big differences there. They kind of okay. I'm not sure what I should do. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just turn in what we have. Yeah, I'll just write a little thing on it saying people were here and then had to leave, but that's cool, man. All right. Well, I'll just send an email to the group and see if everyone can at least send me or send their scores and whatnot, and I can post that. But all right. Thanks for getting on, dude. We'll see ya. Happy Thanksgiving.